Hello. Welcome to Monday Night Live, looking a little different than it has in the past several months. Um, Live from the studio here in Bethany. We're doing an unloading show. We've had 5 pickups today, and I got to get through quickly, skim through about half of that stuff. And didn't quite get through all of it, guys. I may have got through half to 2/3, but I got some great stuff to show you tonight out of it. So we've got tag your friends, share it out. We've got antiques and collectibles. We've got new items. We've got craft stuff. We've got a little bit of clothing. I didn't want to do too much clothing. Didn't want to bore y'all. Oil lamps. All sorts of a mixture. We've got Tupperware tonight. We got a lot of great stuff. So yeah, you're gonna want to jump on in and hang out with me. And but Robert has decided to kind of step back a little bit until things pick up a little bit more. So the next show in Cameron will be next Monday, the 25th. So I will be back in Cameron next week, and then I will be back in Cameron the last week, last Monday in September, and then we'll kind of go from there. So it may be another month that we do it like that, where we do the last Monday of October. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how this goes. It's just got to be able to be worth it for him to, have me come down and have Josephine and put on a show. It's not just, hey, I got stuff, let's sell it. It does cost. So share it out, tell your friends, folks. Lots of goodies tonight. I don't even know where to start, y'all, because there's just so much awesomeness. So we're going to start off, don't want to freak y'all out, so we're going to start off kind of small. We have Dorothy's Ruby Slippers, ladies size large, 9 to 10. Looking for a $3 bid. Wizard of Oz. I don't know if these have ever been used or not. Kind of neat. Getting ready for Halloween here. These are, I really think these are new. They smell new. Look at that. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. So Dorothy's Ruby Slippers, ladies size 9 to 10, looking for a $3 starting bid. Looking for 3. Who wants to be Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz? Looking for a $3 bid. Those are so neat. And they're new. They got that new smell. All right, we're going to move on. I've got 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. Look, it even has a little carrying handle. So cute. Carrie has the bid at 3, looking for 4. I already have 3. I'm looking for 4, sis. And the size is ladies 9 to 10. 4 looking for 5. So we went to Hamilton and got 4 loads there. We got another, we have an estate load coming in from Hamilton Wednesday. And we got a load from Weatherby as well. So 4 looking for 5. So outreach went really good yesterday, other than Michael's vehicle acted up at first, and I was already like 20 minutes down because we decided to drive separate because it was hot out and his vehicle doesn't have air conditioning, and I didn't want the kids getting too hot. Wanted to be able to have, anybody be able to sit in the vehicle and cool off, or what have you. Well, so we drove, or I was 20 minutes away, a little over 20 minutes away. He calls me, tells me that he's at the gas station and the vehicle is broke down. And so I turn around. I was at the 69 highway exit, like exit 68 or whatever. Turn around, haul ass, get a hold of my dad, ask him if we could borrow one of the trucks after I done just filled up the truck or his car. Hey, after I done just filled up the Cadillac and my car, $95 and gas for the generator. It got 4 going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. Got almost to my dad's house, and he calls me and says, well, it come out of it. It's going now. So I turned back around, and I don't know what the deal was, but it used up almost all the gas that he had put in it on the way down. So we went to fill it up afterwards, and it cost like $65 to fill it back up. And oh my gosh, it was crazy. So, and he didn't hardly use any gas coming back. So I don't know what the heck is up with that vehicle, but yeah, it was crazy. But other than that, outreach went really well. All right. 4 going twice. Everybody there was just so thankful. I have a couple of the homeless people that wanted to sign up to volunteer, which I have to give that list to Tina. It was very, very heartwarming and very nice. We made up 100. I think I wanted to say I made up 100 things of spaghetti, but I think I made 125 because we served 100 people. We had to have served 100 people. I mean, we had packed 24 backpacks. They all were gone. Watching the kids with the backpacks really was heartwarming. And I mean, it was just, we had brought so much stuff and we barely brought anything home. So it was nice to be able to get out there and help. All right, Kitty, it's yours for $4. Thank you, ma'am. And I had to borrow your tote. So I'm going to use your tote to open this oil lamp. We're going to check it out together because it's wrapped the way these people wrap this stuff. I'll show you. They put in a bag and shredded newspaper. The turkey stopped singing already. You run the batteries out already? Okay. Not as messy as I thought it would be. Ooh. But it is kind of messy because it's got all this. Now they don't have a globe, and I don't know if I have any globes left because I think somebody grabbed them at the, it's vintage. Okay, this is very old. There we go. Very old. Oh no. Michael might have to look at it. We're going to start the bid at $6. The dust is free. Looking for a $6 starting bid. And if you're wondering, they sent 2 paper shredders too. Oh, I don't know whose crate that was, but the sticker is not on it. Oh, I bet it's Chris Dobbins. It was Chris or Kalia. Which one of you guys got the frog and the blue light glasses? Looking for 6 on the vintage oil lamp. This one has the piece to it and everything. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me get a sticker made for that, Chris. I thought it was you, but I wanted to be sure. All right. Looking for 6. Yeah, I borrowed it, but it's now yours. I took the thing out of it. Nobody. Moving on. Nobody wants a vintage oil lamp. Okay. All right. Well, it is football season. School just started today. And somebody might have a kiddo that plays football. So this is a deal that holds a football. And I'm not sure how to keep it, standing up. Maybe it just goes like this. And this is like a practice. This is like a practice for, kicking. Pass back. Okay. So you put this here and they practice kicking the football. Okay. Let me look this up really quick. I don't know much about it. But if you have a kid playing football, this might be for you. All right, we're going to start the bid at $5. Looking for 5. Looking for a $5 bid on the Kick Pro and the half a football. And you can use a regular football with it. You don't have to use a half football. It's adjustable. Looking for 5. All right. No takers. Goodness. All right. Nobody's playing football. Let's try this. This is an apple crate. Wooden or apple orchard crate. All the dust is free. Let's start the bid at $5. Looking for 5 on the crate. 5 looking for 6. 5 looking for 6. I'm surprised people aren't fighting over this, to be honest. 5 looking for 6. Going once. $5 going twice. And sold. Nicole Asher. Uh-oh. There's a Wild West box of movies that is just sitting. I'm going to set this box of movies aside. I don't know who got it on the show Saturday night, but it was just sitting on the shelf. So if this belongs to somebody, claim it, and I'll make sure you get it. All right, this is one of those metal chicken feeders. It don't have the top, and I may find the top somewhere. Who knows? Metal chicken feeder, looking for a $2 starting bid. How many of you have chickens? Looking for 2. 2, looking for 3. Hi, Diane. Found some silver. I can't remember. May have to go back and watch it. It was sitting next to a tote that had one of the John's items in it. 2 looking for 3. All right, 2 going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. 2 going twice. And 2 for Diane. Thank you, ma'am. Let's see if I can get a marker here. I picked up Cameron items for those who bought from Cameron. I picked those up yesterday. I have to make my winners list for SAS still, but I will not be at SAS tomorrow because I was silly and scheduled myself to work a 6 to 10 shift. I was frustrated, okay? I was frustrated because they were canceling all my shifts, and I'm like, I need some shifts. So I booked that shift, and not thinking that it was SAS pickup, didn't have it in my calendar, so guess what? Okay, 1858 honey buckwheat. So 4-pack of glass jars with corks. Looking for a $2 starting bid. Looking for 2. So yeah, I have to, amongst all the other things I have to do tomorrow, and I was sick today, so I kind of moved a little slower. The heat got to me yesterday and made me sick. But so on top of IEP meeting, chamber meeting, work, cheer practice, I have to fit in getting stuff ready for SAS. Looking for 2 on the jars. Stupid fly. Where'd it go? All right. Lots of different and interesting items tonight, guys. Let's do this. This is a miscellaneous kitchen lot. It's got the trivet, the rubber mat, whatever you want to call it. It has a spatula. That's Pampered Chef there. I can't remember what they call that. It's vintage. A little ladle. Whatever this thing is. I think there's a paper on one of the items. Yeah, this thing here. Multitask opener is what it is. There's a little scoop. There's a rubber spatula. There is a couple of these scrapers. Let's see. Looks like a little measuring spoon, or, that would be great for coffee. Looking for $1. Hi, Marie. Looking for $1 on the kitchen lot. Got a lot of little lots like this tonight. Looking for $1. I have 1 looking for 2. 1 looking for 2. John, I hope your day got better. One looking for 2. One going once. Yeah. Well, I will pray for a better day tomorrow for you. Everybody, by the way, we have a few people that are starting their Pampered Chef parties with me. John Murray, Christina Speakman, Megan Buckler, Brandy Preston, and Trista Bowley. They are all starting parties. I've got their groups set up. I've got their shopping links set up. So if you're friends with one of those 5 people, feel free to join their party. It would be their name and then back to school Pampered Chef party. And so that's the name of the groups. And their shopping link is in the featured section of each of those groups. Feel free to join them. And early birds, I'll give away, if somebody's party gets 5 orders before Friday, we will do an early bird drawing. Friday is when the parties actually start, but it honestly starts now in a way. So, let's get some early bird stuff going on. Darn. All right, John, you get the kitchen lot. For $1. There's just so much stuff tonight, guys. John, did you buy this movie on Saturday night? I did. I invited you to the group. But I can send you a link after the show. But you can always look it up. It's under John's Pampered Chef, John's Back to School Pampered Chef Party. And you can go ahead and start inviting your friends, all the things. I need to check in. Amongst all the many thousand things I have to do, guys, I need to check in with Georgia. Okay. All right. So this is Roaring Twenties. Raymond Howard or Navarro, Harold Lloyd, Mary Pickford. So this is a set of 4 whiskey glasses from the Roaring Twenties. I'm getting excited. I have had a lot of trouble getting local businesses to donate. Okay, yeah, I need to get you a flyer made up. That might help you. They each have different ones. This is Tom Mix, Buster Keaton, Lionel Barrymore. Okay, so there's that. Laurel and Hardy, Douglas Fairbanks, Randolph Valentino, We're going to start the bid out at $6 for this set. Clara Bow, Charlie Chaplin, John Barrymore. So this is a set of 4, and each glass has different people from the Roaring Twenties. Looking for a $6 starting bid. I'll tell you, it's hard to get. I'm not going to lie. It is hard to get people to donate to things like CMN. Because so many businesses participate in it. Walmart does it. Gas stations do it. I mean, I'm always, anywhere we go, we're always seeing at least several times a year CMN fundraisers. I mean, it's a great cause. Don't get me wrong, but they're always, hey, would you like to donate $1 to Children's Miracle Network? Just about every time you check out from one of these places that are doing it at that certain time. So yeah, it's going to be hard to get local people involved, but go to the small mom and pop people. Tanya's Creations in Hamilton. Well, she's based out of Hamilton. Looking for 6 on the glasses. Maybe like Downtown Sweet Spot. They've donated before. Don't just stick to Cameron. Go to some of the other small businesses. Make sure Love's donates some things, from their store, like gift cards or branded products or, things that we can auction off or raffle off. Right. And I agree. Looking for 6. We'll play it by ear. Yeah. Everybody spent their money at school, huh? I'm really surprised that you guys didn't want these cups. They're so neat. Of course, this needs to be calibrated, but this is a kitchen scale. We're going to start the bid out at $1 on the green kitchen scale. Looking for 1. That fly. Telling you, I'm going to get it. Just got to land in the right spot. Looking for 1. All right, let's switch it up. Let's do a flash sale. I've got some clothing I want to show you. And this will be the only clothing in the I've got a small pile. So this will be the only clothing part for tonight so we don't bore y'all. This is a 1X. The brand is Belle. It's kind of a dark grayish. It's got these metal beads on it. It's really cute. 3/4 sleeve. It's a nice 1X. Let's do $2. $3.72. This is a 2X. It is sleeveless, black. Let's do $1. Number 64. This is a medium. It's purple in color. Nice light, comfy t-shirt or comfy shirt. Let's do $1. Number 30. Thank you, Jacqueline. This is a girl size large, 14 regular, pair of leggings, $2. Number 16. This is Mossy Oak. It says Mossy Oak on the back. It's black and pink. Size medium. Let's do $3 for this one. $3.72. Thank you, Marie. $3.72 for Georgia. Thank you. Get your bin started here. Yeah, a lot of name brand stuff in this load. I'll have more for Thursday night. Because like I said, and then we're getting another full load in Estate Inn on only halfway done. That sucks. I didn't get through everything. Brandon was kind of helping me sort through stuff, but it was a very quick thing. I'm going to have to get up here early and do some damage control. This is a size large, 11-13 Seahawks. Lightweight, $2. This is number 188. It's moving slow tonight. Hope you guys aren't overheating out there. But yeah, I only got like half to 2/3 through the stuff, and I've had enough for tonight's show. So, but I wanted to get home and take care of the kids or be with the kids for a little bit. This is pink, by Victoria's Secret pink. It says pink down the leg. This is size large. It's got pockets. We're going to do $3. Number 402, 188. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Just be safe out there, get them push mowing like fools. I saved you back something, honey, that you're going to love. Georgia gets 402. Thank you. Okay, another pair of pink. These are kind of more legging style. This is yoga pants, actually. Size medium. So, pink size medium, $3. $178. Oh, Marie got no. No, Georgia didn't. We're good. Zamian is wore out already, I bet. All right, Reebok, size medium, $2. Number 33. This is a size small, 3 to 5, pair of leggings, $2. Ow! The hell is biting me? I swear something was biting my damn leg. Sorry, guys. I swear it's always something. $2. Number 32. Thanks, Marie. Long sleeve, says Fierce for Life. Extra large, size 16 in girls. $2. $3.99. Thank you again, Marie. Stupid fly. Royals. Let's play ball. Women's size large. Let's do $3. $3.61. Size large. Missouri Tigers sweats. $3. $161. Size medium. Sleeveless. $2. Number 217. And then we're going to take a break from I have more clothes, but it looks like we're kind of losing people on it, so. I have a pair. I don't know if this is something you guys will like. Vintage decanters. They're different from each other, but we're going to sell them together. We're going to start the bid out at $3. Both of them have the corks, the glass corks. Looking for $3 for the pair. Looking for 3. Dang. No takers. Lots of great stuff. Am I just not showing what you guys are looking for? Is there something that's... I want to know what's what's keeping the crickets around, guys. Yeah, very tough crowd. All right, we have a craft organizer with all sorts of orange, black and yellow rubber bands. You can make them bracelets with them. Yeah, let's just bid on that by itself. Looking for a $2 starting bid. I've got a bunch of crafting stuff, but let's start with that. Middle of the month. I'm hoping that we're coming up out of our slow season. Looking for 2. All right. Nobody on crafting. Let's do a spanking new item. By Kitchen Selectives. Too much of the month left. I feel you. Kitchen Selectives single cup coffee maker. Brand new. I opened the box and it still had the plastic around it. Looking for a $5 starting bid. That's my problem. Except my problem is all the bills are coming due and yeah. And no money. I have 5 from Michael Bird, looking for 6. I need a T. 6, looking for 7. Seven, looking for 8. 10, looking for 11. 10 going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. Yeah, I had 2 shifts cancel last week. 2 shifts cancel this week, so I put a half a shift in for tomorrow night to make up for one of the shifts, and a shift Saturday morning to make up for the other shift. And Saturdays are hard days for me to work because of the it is a single cup coffee maker. We're looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. It's brand new. But I have 11, looking for 12. Georgia jumped in. But yeah, Saturdays are harder because we're trying to run the store, make sure the kids are taken care of because they're not in school, since school has started. get ready for a show. So I'll probably have to do that on Friday. Amidst cheer pictures and running the store and all the things. 11 looking for 12. I have 12 looking for 13. 12 looking for 13. $12 going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. Oh, stupid fly. $12 going twice. And sold to Nicole Asher for $12. Oh, darn. I'm sorry, Georgia. Your comment just come through after I called it. I hate when that happens so much. I'm so sorry, girl. This is really neat. We're going to check this out together. Halloween. It is coming. Coming for us all. Now that's cool. Looking for a $5 starting bid. Look at that. I don't know who made it. It says Autumn Harvest Collection on the box. And then it also says gift intentions on the box. Yeah, it's a light. Looking for 5. Let me turn the light off. Looking for a $5 bid. 5 looking for 6. That is so cool. 5 looking for 6. $5 going once. No. 6. 6 looking for 7. Marie's working today. $6 looking for 7. Marie has the bid at 6. We're looking for 7. I have 7 looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. Little booger's smart. I think I got him. Finally. 7 looking for 8. 8 looking for 9. 8 looking for 9. Marie has the bid. Eight looking for 9. 8 going once. No, 10 looking for 11. 10 looking for 11. Kitty has the bid. $10 going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. $10 going twice. Sold to Miss Kitty for $10. Now we've had a couple little bidding wars. Well, that was weird. Did you all see that? I seen that. I don't know about this whole. Put it back in the box thing. Yes, that is spooky. Mwah, ah, ah. All right. Moving on. This is an expanding hose, 75 feet. Oh, no, it is not. It is not an expanding hose. Darn. All right. But there's goodies. You get the whole thing. You did, sis. So this is a pair of ornaments. You get a notebook with a pen. Some greeting cards. Remember these from when we were kids? Got some buttons from Caldwell County, Missouri. Well, you know. Sesquicentennial. Give me just a minute. I got to pick up my mess. Story of my life. We're only human after all, right? I don't know. I've never seen something like that. Looks like a pencil. There's a pen. There's another pen. Bramer Centennial button. Missouri Steam and Gas Engine Show pins. 1988. 20th annual in 1983. So 2 of the orange ones and 1 of the blue ones. This is full of pins. Football pin. We're going to start the bid at $5 if anybody wants to start bidding. This box is full. Jesus Saves pin. Russ Sloan for Congress. Ike and Dick pins. Nixon Now pins. I mean, there's just all sorts of different pins. Elephant clips. This thing is full. Celebrate Kingston's 160th birthday. This would be neat to put together like a little memorial thing. 4-H. Little pins. There's another 2003 Steam Engine Show pin. God bless you, Mike. Pins. So this thing is full. There's Republican pins. This thing is full of different pins. Like literally. It's really neat. Looking for a $5 starting bid. Kiss me, I'm an election official. This one's full of these. Just have it. It'd be neat to have a piece of history. Reagan and Bush of 84. Wow. Political pins. Lots of political pins. Looking for 5. Have it made in Missouri. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. Well, I guess these people, oh, there's one with a stagecoach on it. I guess these people were pin pushers. 50th year somewhere. No takers. It just keeps going, guys. There's earrings. Earrings. 5 looking for 6. There's earrings. And just pins. 5 looking for 6. Oh, look at these. San Diego Zoo Jack, Disneyland Jack, San Diego Zoo Joyce. I mean, it just keeps giving. 5 looking for 6. There's cufflinks. There's a angel pin. Neat piece of history. 5 looking for 6. They had $15 on this pin, or on this. It's a necklace. It's 20. Hang on. Tweety D. I'm going to put this one aside, guys. Sorry. I need to look this one up. I can't include that. 5 looking for 6. Frets. Bracelet. That necklace. 5 looking for 6. It just keeps giving. That's a weird looking necklace. There's a neat necklace. So there's jewelry in here too. Y'all, I'm not worried. We have so much jewelry in the store. $5 looking for 6. More jewelry. $6 looking for 7. 6 looking for 7. Reseller's Delight. $7 looking for 8. Another necklace. $7 looking for 8. Michael Bird has the bid. Angel. Necklace. $7 looking for 8. Almost to the bottom. We're at the bottom. 7 looking for 8. All this stuff, guys. I only took one thing out of it. All right, because it's worth more than this whole box. All right, 7 going once. Now's the time to jump in. $7 going twice. All right. Sold the mic. This is really neat. It could be just a pretty to set on your table. It could be a candy dish. It could be an ashtray. Whatever you want it to be, but it's very pretty. Looking for a $3 bid. Looking for free. Three looking for four. Three looking for four. Three going once. Three going twice. Sold. This is a neat shelf for your trinkets. Looking for a $3 bid. Gobble, gobble. Little trinket shelf looking for three. No takers? All right. It actually goes like this. So this next item would make like a good shower chair, shower stool, or it would make a good plant stand. We're going to start the bid out at $3. Sorry, guys. Looking for three. All right, moving on. Dust is free. This is a little VW Bug. Probably work. Oh, it is a Barbie car. Looking for a $2 starting bid. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out with us. Two looking for three. 2 looking for 3. Two going once. Two going twice. Sold to brand. Nope. 3. 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. Marie jumped right in there as I was trying to call it. I have 4 looking for 5. 4 looking for 5. 5 looking for 6. They really want this. 5 looking for 6. Six looking for 7. 6 looking for 7, looking for 8. 7 looking for 8. All right, 7 going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. Seven going twice. And sold to Marie. Let's do a little flash sale. I've got a tote of stuff here. Okay, I have an AirTag keychain and holder for $1. Number 25. I have a Mayo Clinic Home Remedies book for $1. $4.86. Handyman Best Organizing Solutions. Hey, Christina. $1. Number 76. Serenity is the precious gift of peace that we receive by living by the will of God. $1. $3.21. 25 goes to my dad. Oh, no, Marie. This is a ceramic server. It's really pretty. $1. $1.60. These are for your canning jars. $2. Number 51. Bid on that one. This is a brand new flower face up roller. Let's do $1. $2.72. I have a salad grabber for $1. Number 16. I have a little smiley face cup for $1. $2.26. Nobody. I have a pair of trivets. $1. Number 351. I have a Bear light switch cover for $1. $4.18. And then I have these no-touch keychain thingies. $1 takes both of them. $2.97. $3.51. $2.97 for Christina. All right, moving on. All right, I have a bidding item. So this is for canning. It's for opening and sealing the jars. There's a 2-pack of the metal things, and then there's the rubbers. We're going to start the bid at $5 for the pair, for the whole lot there. Looking for $5. Looking for a $5 bid. All right, moving on. All right, we have a lot. It is little tools and bits and pieces. There's 2 of those. Actually, there's more of them. There's another one. little door things, little wrenches, all sorts of little parts. Looking for a $3 bid. Looking for 3. Looking for a $3 bid. If for some reason you guys are commenting and I'm not seeing your comments, make sure to click over on the original post, or you can go to the StreamYard link that we have posted. I just want to make sure that we're getting everybody's comments, because we got like 25 to 27 people on, and like it's crickets. So, hey, wifey. Let's do a vacuum. This vacuum would work really great in the vehicle. It has a couple of different attachments. It has a couple of the long bars. That'd be good to get into the crevices. We're going to plug it in and turn it on. It's Eureka, the Boss. Oh, and there's another. It needs cleaned, of course. It sucks. Literally. Sucks. Looking for a $10 bid. Looking for 10. Eureka, the Boss. Somebody was looking for a car vacuum, I thought. Or this would be good on your stairs as well. Looking for 10. I have 10. Looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. $10, looking for 11. I can't believe this isn't causing a bidding war. I want to give some shout outs. Kitty, Alice, thanks for the love. Chris Dobbins, thanks for pressing the like button. I appreciate you guys. All right, 10 going once. Now's the time. Jump right on in there. I already have 10. I'm looking for 11. 10, looking for 11. Ooh. Nicole has the bid at 10, going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. $10 going twice. Sold to Nicole Asher. Thank you. For 10. Let's see. How about some boots? These are some Justin boots. In really decent shape here. I'm going to start the bid at 10. They are size. They are leather. 12D. Size 12D, Justin. Looking for 10. Looking for a $10 bid. Size 12D, Justin boots. No takers? Nice pair of boots. All right. We have a makeup box. And of course, the dust is free. And you get everything that's inside of it. So it has Fructis Curl and Shape. It has Cocoa Butter Kiss. It's about that full. Looking for $5, guys. Got some lotion that's partially full. Don't know what that stuff is. Looking for $5. That's full. That's mostly full. It's got glitter in it. That's got glitter in it. That's from Claire's. You know, Claire's is closing down all their stores, right? I'm super sad about it. Looking for a $5 bid. You get the makeup box and all these goodies. Compound W. You can get some ribbon. Odd. right, looking for 5. All right, moving on. Shocked and appalled. Shocked and appalled. 5, looking for 6. 5, looking for 6. Brandy Doll. 5, looking for 6. 5 going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. 5 going twice. Sold to Brandy for 5. She stole that. Thank you, ma'am. What day did you say you were coming, Brandy? Because you've got quite a pile going on here. Tanya's stuff has been here for a while. Who wants to get their massage on? Friday. Okie dokie. Who wants to get their massage on? Looking for a $5 starting bid. Well. Looking for 5. That's heavy duty. Well, is everybody awake now? Nobody wants it, though. That'd be a good way to wake your friends and family up, right? I think I'll wait on this. It's silver. Anybody need an iron? Looking for a $5 bid for the Sunbeam iron. Nobody on the iron? Okay. Here we go. This is one of those diffusers. Essential oil diffusers. Looking for a $3 bid. Looking for 3. I have 3 looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. Right. 3 looking for 4 on the diffuser. Three going once. 3 going twice. Sold. Next we have Amber, Moon, and Stars glass. This is a vintage Indiana glass stars and bars amber glass fairy lamp. It is medium-sized round candle holder featuring a decorative stars and bars pattern. Made of glass in the United States and during the mid-century modernism period, 1960s, it's suitable for various occasions and can be placed in any room. The lamp typically stands about 6.5 inches and about 5 inches wide. To maintain its condition, hand washing is recommended. Starting bid, $8. Looking for an $8 bid. Kalia, I think you are way behind. You're lagging or something because Marie had put a $3 bid in on that diffuser at $7.40. I had done called it, and you put your $3 bid in at $7.42. Looking for an $8 bid on the fairy lantern. These can go from anywhere from $40 to $100. I'm guessing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, you got a bad lag. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Maybe this will wake you guys up. So this is a bunch of Legos. Like a bunch of Legos. And yes, my kids like Legos, but I also like being able to pay my bills. So we found this big box. We're going to start the bidding out at $10. I'll take the Lincoln Logs out because there is a Lincoln Log set. Legos go with. Looking for 10 on the Legos. There's more. There's little Lego guys. There's all sorts of. This box is full. 10, looking for 11. Looking for 11. Legos are expensive. Where's Jacqueline Ward? Looking for 11. Wow. Ouch. Whew. Ouch. 10 going once. $10 going twice. Sold to Christina. $11 after I called it. Dang. Oh well. At least I know. Your kid will enjoy it. Your kid is into Legos and stuff. Okay. All right, this is still in the plastic. That's awesome. All right, this is Homedics Glass Luminary Aroma Diffuser. Looking for a $3 bid. Three looking for 4. 3 looking for 4. Three going once. Now's the time to jump in, folks. 3 going twice. Sold to Dad for 3. Thank you. All right, I doubt I'm going to get any bids on this. But I'm going to start the bid out at $15. Hand turbine, AM/FM weather alert radio. Looking for a $15 starting bid. Has an LED flashlight, glow-in-the-dark locator, hand turbine power, weather alert radio NOAA. It's certified by the American Gold Cross. It also is a USB smartphone charger. Looking for a $15 starting bid. $15 looking for $16. 15 looking for 16. 15 going once. Marie knows what it's worth. Hey, you guys are going to need this if we have a, an EMP or a power outage or something like that. Bad storm weather. 15 looking for 16. I actually looked this up. It's pretty pricey. 16 looking for 17. 16 looking for 17. 20 looking for 21. 20 looking for 21. Yeah, if you're somewhere with no power, this thing is going to be awesome. It'll charge your phone. It's got a flashlight. Tells you the weather. Has a locator on it. Camping, yeah, camping. 20 looking for 21. 21 looking for 22. 21 looking for 22. 23 looking for 24. 23 looking for 24. 24 looking for 25. 24 looking for 25. 24 looking for 25 on the hand crank weather radio. Hand turbine, AM. Oh, it's AM FM too. All right, 24 going once. Now's the time to jump in. AM FM, digital radio, NOAA weather alert, USB smartphone charger, dump charge, solar. It has a solar panel, dynamo motor, hand turbine, LED flashlight, glow in the dark locator, DC input, mini USB, aux input, headphone output, alarm clock, internal rechargeable 9 mAh battery. 24 going once. 24. Going twice. Sold to Georgia Caldwell. Thank you, madam. This next item, I have to start at $50, guys. Linkley's Velop Whole Home Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi that sets you free. 2-mode modular mesh system, full speed Wi-Fi for up to 4,000 square feet, tri-band ACH 4400. What else? Guided setup, guest network, instant alerts, parental controls, auto fix, speed test. This is kind of like, okay, if somebody knows about the Eros from Mediacom, perfect for 4K streaming, gaming, video chats, smart home products, and works with Alexa. Oh, you can control this with Alexa. But like with Mediacom, they have the Eros that we can control with our phones. So that's kind of what this is. But it's, its own Wi-Fi or what. Yeah, you got to put your own, hook your router to it or whatever. But this is Whole Home Wi-Fi by Linkley's. It's worth quite a bit. I'm starting the bid at $50. If you guys come in the store tomorrow, we do have a foosball it's like a multi-game table. It's the foosball, the ping pong, the pool, stuff like that. Great for a game room for your kids. That we will be having as long as it's not raining. We're going to set it outside for people to drive by and see. We want $75 for it. Looking for 50. So this thing is actually, it's a multi-box. It actually retails for, I looked it up and I saw a price on it at $200 for this system. Yeah, it's got 2 boxes. And because I can't test it out here, if you get it home and hook it up and for some reason or whatever, and right away, of course, it doesn't work. You can't get, the help desk to help, can't do anything or whatever, bring it back. I will refund you. All right, moving on. Looking for 50. This is really cool. This is NASCAR party lights. 6 cars of drivers shown. 12-foot cord. So it's indoor, outdoor. Looking for a $5 starting bid. That's really cool. They're party lights. Looking for 5. Nobody? Anybody want to see some Tupperware? I got Tupperware. So it's these things. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. I don't know why that's with it. Let me get another piece or two. Okay, we got a bowl with a scoop, some scoops. Looking for 5, guys. Got a 3-pack or 4-pack of those little guys with the lids. And we got this one here. Looking for 5 on the Tupperware. No takers. That's not what I was looking for. There it is. Amber. Looks like it's chipped there and there. It's chipped there. Hang on just a second. Move this stuff out of the way. Hi. This one also is chipped there. That's it. So we have a green one. All right. Kalia, what are you bidding on? I know you're lagging. Were you bidding on the Tupperware or the oil lamps? I'm looking for 5 on the oil lamps, guys. Well, hang on, Alice. Let's see what Kalia was after. Kalia, were you bidding on the Tupperware or were you bidding on these oil lamps? And I'll start these oil lamps at 3 with there being so many breaks. If she's not bidding 5 on the oil lamps. Kalia, I need to know what you were bidding on. Oh my gosh, what a lag. Okay, she gets the Tupperware. All right, we're looking for 3 on the oil lamps. I have 3 looking for 4. Yeah, Kalia, you're really lagging. You got the Tupperware. All right, I have 4 looking for 5. For those of you just joining, reminder that these oil lamps do have chips in them, or breaks, whatever you want to call it. 5 looking for 6. Five looking for 6. Five going once. Now's the time to jump in. Five going twice. Six looking for 7. 6 looking for 7. All right, 6 going once. Going twice. And sold. Thank you, Nicole. All right, we have Tupperware. So we have like the scraper. We have all these little tools here. we have a funnel. And then we have this keeper here. No sound. Alice, you've been having a lot of problems with the no sound thing. Looking for 5. Everybody else can hear me just fine, right? Hello, hello. My mic says it's working. It's Alice. She's going to have to back out and come back. I have 8, looking for 9. 8, looking for 9. What's McBee's? Oh. I mean, if you want to give me 8, I'll take 8. 5, looking for 6. Five, looking for 6. Oh, yeah. 5 going once. You're good. 5 going twice. I have 5 already. I already have 5. I'm looking for 6, Kalia. You're way lagging, honey. No, I did not. Gina has the bid at 5. I'm looking for 6. Chris, your mom's trying to bid again, but she's about a minute to 2 minutes behind. Okay. 5 going once. Ew, gross. No ice cream from McDonald's. Disgusting. What? 5 going twice. Gina gets it for 5. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but... And she's not answering right away when I say something to her, so... I've got some more Tupperware, but I got to pull the stuff out of it. So Gina's nurse told her today that they found they had to call McDonald's into the state for maggots in their ice cream machine. All right, we've got this Tupperware here. Sorry, there's some vintage juice glasses in this Tupperware. Okay, I know, right? Very gross. Poor Kalia. She's still bidding on that Tupperware from earlier. We're looking for 5 on this one with the green and the clear with the peach. Looking for 5. Yeah. I don't know what's going on or why Kalia is so far behind. I feel terrible for her. I have 5 looking for 6. Marie has the bid. 5 looking for 6. Five going once. 5 going twice. Sold to Marie. All right, we have a miscellaneous box. These are curtain garments or things. This is Quilt As You Go, sew by number. This is denim, a roll of denim. This is for making a wallet, a clutch, cell phone clutch. So this is a crafting lot. Purse frame, paperback book covers, Rose Star quilt pattern. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, sweetie. Quilt kits. That nice stitch instructions. I'm guessing that's a pattern to make that. How to make a scarf. $20 by $12. This is stay in place, skid resistant tabs for rugs and mats. There's a sticker. I swear it feels like there's something crawling on my legs. Cute little heart that hangs. You get this cute little basket, plastic basket with a metal handle. You get a bunch of these things. Get some of this thread, yarn, whatever. Some of those little pieces there. A measuring tape. We're going to start the bid at 5 and then a bunch of pieces of scrap fabric. Looking for 5. 5 looking for 6. 5 looking for 6. Gonna try and move pretty quick here. I'm gonna probably end this about 8:30ish. To get home and help my kids get in their bedtime routine and what have you. So as Michael is out at the cemetery mowing, I may have to drive up there and grab Zamian so he can shower and rest. 8 or 5 going once. Five going twice. Sold to Alice. You guys want to see some more clothes? I've got some brand new jeans. Thanks, Alice. All right, this is a size medium mud and mascara. Let's do $2, number 98. These are Elite jeans, size 9-10 in ladies. Elite jeans, size 9-10 in ladies, $3. Number 91. Okay, a pair of jean shorts, size 13 by Arizona. $3. Number 88. These are new with tags, size 7-8. They are J Star, size 7-8, new with tags. These are neat. Doesn't say what they cost, but I'm sure it's not cheap. We're gonna do 10 on these guys. I think they're worth it. Surprised my daughter, if they would fit her, she would be all over these. $10, $3.48. She'd say, Mom, I could wear a belt. Maurice's 13-14 regular. Maurice's 13-14 regular. Let's do $3. Number 469. These are 7-8. 7-8. Oh. Power went out. Oh, you just got it back? Okay. So say if it went out at my house, my daughter would be calling me. Okay, nobody on the clothes. Yeah, I might take these jeans to my daughter and see if they'll fit her, because she might want those. That's kind of her style. All right, pink, size small. Uh, 10 and 12 in adults. I think there was one. This is a size small. We're going to do $3. $4.56. These are brand new with tags. Size 3 by 26. Celebrity Ace jeans. I'm guessing they're pretty expensive. No, not really. Oh, yes, they are. We're going to do $10 on these too. Dress like you're already famous. So these are size 3. I bet my daughter would try them on too. 3 by 26. $10. $3.63. I think she wears like a size 4-ish. There's 13, 14s, Georgia. Those were 13s. These are 9, 10s and ladies. They were the elite jeans for $3. Let me know if you want those. Oh, Gina. This is, it says blessed. It is a size small. You want them? Okay. Let's do $2 on the blessed shirt. $2.34. You got it, Georgia. Marie wants $2.34. All right, we got one. I'm going to bid on one more item. Let me write this stuff down real quick. At least we'll have some nice clothes in for people to shop. We've got more I'll show rest this week. I've got more. I didn't get through everything tonight. And I bet if I stayed on till 9 or 9:30, I'd get through everything. But I want to get home to my kids, guys. Time is precious. We all know it. This is JCPenney. I believe it's like a throw blanket, or maybe it's a table. Maybe it's a tablecloth. I don't know. It just says JCPenney. It's Raggedy Ann and Andy. If it was a blanket, it would be like a queen, a fold queen. Probably. It does not say what size it is. It says no iron. We're going to start the bid at $7 on the Raggedy Ann and Andy. It probably needs to go through the washer when you get it. It just kind of, it's like, not like stinky, but, you know, been stored. What did I say, 7? Looking for 7. righty. Well, guys, I am going to go ahead and go home to my kiddos. I will get your totals figured up tomorrow when I'm up here. I'll try and do it or I'll just take it home. I might take it home. 8, looking for 9. Yeah, it is old. 8, looking for 9. Yeah, and it's probably a queen. Look, I wouldn't use it to really cover up with. It's pretty thin. It's probably just would cover your bed and look nice. 8, looking for 9. But yeah, I'll just take the notebook home tonight. And after the kids go to bed, I'll figure up totals. I got to make my SAS list anyways. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be up here probably shortly by 8 o'clock. That's my plan, is to be up here by 8 o'clock at the latest. Because if I don't get things done, guys, I'm going to have to close off like 2 rooms in the store. I'm not going to lie. Because there's so much crap. So much to go through and so much to just send out to the free pile or send to storage to get priced and put on the floor, what have you. 8 going once. 8 going twice. Kitty's gonna steal it. And sold. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best, as always. And we will see you again Thursday night with more goodies from this week's pickups. And believe me, we'll have enough for Saturday night, too, I'm sure. So, because Rhonda's going to be joining me Saturday night. If you guys ever in the area and you want to join me, and in studio audience, only thing I ask is you put your bid in on your phone so that it's fair to the people that's watching online. But you are more than welcome to come in, pull up a chair, and hang out with me. All right. Have a good night. See you guys Thursday. Bye-bye.